Alright, hello beautiful souls. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Welcome back if you're returning. This is Sherry Mosley, and we are doing an overdue check-in here on our lunar cycles and the astrology that's going on. And we're doing a kind of a new moon, full moon, month of December check-in. There has been a lot going on. And the energy majorly switched when Pluto left Capricorn on November 19th. And this was a huge transition. And, we were coming off of all the eclipse energy and coming into a whole new era. And by the time November 28th or the Thanksgiving day and weekend came in, there was just such a potent energy. And I've been very busy and haven't been able to do the report, but, I've been seeing this in all of my clients and classes, and, some have felt really tired with the new moon that we had, and now we have a Mars retrograde, which is also slowing down the energy, but I'm just feeling this pulse of a deeper energy underneath all of that is, the major transformation that was all of Pluto and Capricorn. And it really hit in end of January, beginning of February, when that switchover happened at the beginning of 2024. And it's almost like when there is a tsunami and all the water sucks out before the giant wave crashes. And that's kind of how this feels when Pluto switches over like this. What it's doing is it's like it's pulling everything away so you can see all the raw, rough edges of everything that's been transformed and the brutal truth of anything that you haven't stepped out of yet, or maybe that you slid back into. And maybe things are just coming to the surface because, the water receded before Pluto switches. And Pluto is allowing you to take a look at, okay, what did you do over these 16 years and where are you going to go with it in the next 20? So this is a very deep month of these realizations. Your life may already be at a stage of transition from these realizations, or, maybe you took bigger steps earlier and now you're coming to a deeper understanding of them now. Everybody is a little bit on a different path with it, but my sense is that this is a pretty big shift, and this is why I've been so busy teaching people as well as doing personal sessions, but I am feeling this and seeing this underlying energy in all directions. And of course, I do have many planets in Capricorn, so I may just be very also in the direct line of that energy switch from Pluto into Aquarius. So that's also something to keep in mind. But it's a big transition, and my sense is it's really important to do the shifts now. It's going to keep unfolding over the next year, especially once we get to the eclipses in March. So, these holidays are very different this year because of this switchover of the energy and just needing a deeper awareness on all of these things so that you are, staying in alignment with the highest timeline that is available out of everything that you've just transcended from 16 years of Pluto and Capricorn. So we did just have a full moon of December 15th, and we are definitely in the new energy now of Pluto and Aquarius. We had a powerful new moon that, really introduced the final introduction of Pluto and Aquarius, being out of Pluto and Capricorn permanently now, never again to come back. And this full moon now is our new full moon cycle, first one in Pluto and Aquarius. And of course we have Mercury coming direct with this full moon as well. So there is maybe a greater realization of where you're at now, although we do have some other retrograde planets, but we are definitely feeling like we are into a new chapter, and we may feel it more once we, come out of end of February, but this full moon is really pushing us into this new era. So there may have been some deeper realizations going on as we came into these new cycles, almost like a dumping out of the last bits of Pluto and Capricorn, last lessons learned as you begin onto this new path. And, or it's that you are awakening with Pluto and Aquarius, and you're coming into all of this new awareness, right? So there's different ways of looking at it, but we are definitely into this new cycle. And we'll go ahead and do our check-in. We'll connect to the Temple of Light and the angelics that are there, as well as the Ascended Masters, and we'll bring in whatever light frequencies are here to come in to assist us at this time. So just make sure that you are seated in a quiet place, and you can open your own Akashic Enlightenment if you have it. It's okay if you don't. And I'll just go ahead and start settling into the space and connecting to the Temple of Light for our energy transmission. Okay, so now we are traveling just to connect to the Temple of Light. And coming into the Temple of Light and connecting to the angelics, primarily the Elohim in this case, are coming forward for any new frequencies of being as we continue on our awakening path on New Earth. Shura nede shara nuhura sheara unane shara nuku kara nuku kena nuku nea nuku rea akado kukure ata ura sheana ura nea naku na ana kuna nuare ana aro shana anaku kunakuna ne shakana anaku. Your planet is coming into a new template, as are you. Kuda adeke anda atoku rekada anoku kuda nakana ade ano kuda ratu toku kuda nane ana anaku reara ano shuara shuareara shunanaku nanaku ara anaku nane anonuku kana nuku ere e ana hana no anu ere era ana araku anaku kuku anta toku oto toku nane kata no. Remembering more of the true light that you truly are, illuminated being that you are. Allowing this frequency to move more to the forefront of your being, bringing presence and awareness to your experience of the dimensional earth plane. Harano ashane hano neke aro hanoku ashe ki anuku andaku kuna. You may feel the frequencies in the heart space. Beautiful. And now we are starting to just let this integrate. Letting these frequencies integrate as we come back. Thanking the Elohim and the Temple of Light. Coming all the way back to this dimensional space. Coming back to the room and the space that you're in. Feeling your hands and feet. Fingers and toes. Rubbing your hands together. Coming all the way back. Wonderful. And I also did the extended transmission, which is 30 minutes long, and that is available for individual purchase or a membership on Patreon. So you'll be able to access that immediately either way if you like the extended version. And continuing with lots of training with Akashic Enlightenment trainings coming up. If you haven't done Akashic Enlightenment Level 1, that's coming up in January. This is your chance to learn how to open your own Akashic Enlightenment. That's your Akashic Records and the Book of Truth. So, much like a shamanic journey where you go into the higher dimensional fields, Akashic Enlightenment opens up that higher dimensional field so that you can connect to your higher guidance and receive healing and higher knowledge. So that'll be starting in January. And we have an intro class of just one day on December 27th. So if you can't do all 5 classes of level 1, which is in January, you can do the intro class on December 27th. And yeah, I hope you're all enjoying your journey now that we are into this new era of Pluto and Aquarius. And as we know, I think many of you have heard, there's just going to be a lot of changes coming up. Mostly, it's just the change of Pluto and how the change is happening. Alright, we got used to Pluto in Capricorn, so now that's it. In Aquarius, how the change is happening is just shifting to a different frequency, different channel. Alright, I hope you're all doing well. If you need any personal assistance with all the transitioning planets, you can book a personal shamanic Akashic Enlightenment session, either for a reading or I can run the Aqualorian Crystalline Light energy healing during that session. Or if you're needing more assistance with the physical body, there's the shamanic Akashic, the shamanic Asian medicine session. And that's where we do the Aqualorian Crystalline Light healing, but we also go over different patterns and symptoms and whatnot in Asian medicine, and I give you dietary shifts that you can do, as well as Asian medicine, Chinese herbs, which are very helpful. Alright, so I hope you're all doing well. If you need any personal assistance, you can go ahead and book that on my website, sherrymosley.com. And if you're new to everything, you can start with the books. Akashic Enlightenment is the first book, Origins of Humanity is the second book, and Lessons of Light is the third book. All of those are available on Amazon. So I hope you are all having a beautiful holiday season, and I'm sending you all so much love and so much light, and I hope that you're enjoying your journey and following your soul's light as much as you can. Thanks. Bye for now.